What's going on YouTube? Greenwood Evil here, and today another Godzilla review. But first, just to let you guys know, you have 9 days left to watch this video to win my Godzilla Battle Spirits card giveaway. In 9 days on May 11th, I will be announcing a winner. There is dust all over the place. I don't know where the dust came from. Just ignore the dust. It's okay. Don't forget, top right corner, Godzilla Battle Spirits cards giveaway. Don't forget about it. I know a lot of you are commenting on it and doing everything you're supposed to do. Watch that whole video. It'll tell you what to do. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That'll be awesome. Cheap plug for me. Okay, so today I was going to do a Godzilla review on Sunday. Ended up not doing anything because I didn't know what to really review because I have a lot of stuff. It was funny. I'm like, I gotta do a review. I want to do something for the Godzilla fans today. And lo and behold, of all days, now, where I work, NECA sends representatives to fill the floor with all their NECA product. And and this is what came in today. He actually stopped me and went, "Hey, yo, you're gonna like today's loot." And what do you mean? What do you mean? He said, "I brought new stuff," and I knew exactly what it was. It was the NECA Godzilla. NECA Shin Godzilla. Now, before we get into this insanely cool thing, this is the first Godzilla review that I'm reviewing that I don't already own. So it's not like the Trendmasters or the Banpresto Godzilla or the Horizon or the Ghidorah. I had those for years. So I already knew them, what they felt like, how they looked, all that stuff. This is the first video that I'm doing on YouTube that's going to be an unboxing and a review right now. So let's get right into this guy. I have the other, the Godzilla, the Shin Godzilla I reviewed earlier. I'll leave the link right up here. I'll actually put the link up when I show him later and we'll compare. But for now, let's open this up. Before we open it, I guess we have to go through the box, how it looks. It's your standard, NECA Shin Godzilla, NECA Godzilla box, which is pretty cool. On the back, just gigantic Shin Godzilla. Let me move the camera up just a tad. Give me a second here. Let me do that so you can see him in all of his glory. There he is. Not much to go by on the back. You know, it's cool though. Don't necessarily care about the box. I don't know if you guys care about the box. But I cut them open. I open my Godzilla stuff. I like to display them. Like I said before in other times. Star Wars, definitely don't open. So, what I noticed when he showed me is that this Shin Godzilla, I'm sorry for the glare of the light, I'm just trying not to blind myself, but yet also need to see what's in these things. His tail, if you can see here, his tail is actually separated. That, obviously, Shin Godzilla's tail was super long in the movie, so, obviously, it's just as long here. He looks really cool. The detail on this figure is awesome. I got him for $22, which is around the going rate for the NECAs. A little bit more expensive, just a tad, because they know what they have. Everybody's going to want this. We only got one box of 4, so I'm assuming they'll be gone by the time I get back to work tomorrow. But this is really cool. He has a lot of awesome detail. It's sort of like buying a Monster Arts, but for a lot cheaper price. And you think that the quality would be less? Nah, they're pretty good, these NECA guys. So let's cut this open. We're going to use this ridiculous meat scissors that I have. Hopefully I don't cut myself. The odds of me... Oh, look at that. That thing went flying. The odds of me cutting myself, probably pretty high. You'll get to watch me bleed and everything. But it's okay. As long as we get through this review, I need to open this and look at this Godzilla and put his tail on. That'll be fun, too. God knows how hard that's going to be. Hopefully it's not. Loud noises incoming. Woo! So this came out actually fairly perfect. Oh, I cut his head off. Oops. Doesn't matter. So let's fold that over here. Oh my god, he's so heavy. Yo, this dude is heavy. He looks really good too. Alright. The cool part about Shin Godzilla is if they mess up on the red paint anywhere, you really can't tell because he's chock full of just weird look. He just looks so weird. You guys saw it in my other Shin Godzilla. Man, they're making you guys wait and me. You know what? Why am I doing this? What? I have technology called scissors here that I can just use. Why struggle? Why struggle? Boom. I feel like that's a... Oh, there's his tail. Come on out, Shin Godzilla. Do I have one more to cut? Nope. Wait. Yep. Look at that. They hit one. Okay, so guys, let you know, his leg has one on the side, so that's a tricky one to cut. You know what? I'm just gonna untie that one. I don't want that one to. I don't want to break him because that would be sucky. Oh, you know what? We can probably just do that. Cut this part open. There we go. And then, got it. Jackpot. Shin Godzilla is. Hold on. After we take this part off, there we go. Oh my God. Look. Oh man. He's so cool looking. I'm gonna fix his head real quick. Give me a second. Whoa, he's super oh my God, he looks so good. Give me a second here. Let me get his tail out too. We're just gonna. Oh, how the hell does he stand? He's so ridiculous. He kind of stands at an angle, which is a little weird. All right, let's get his tail out here, and then what we'll do is we will do one of these deals because the box is gone, so we can roll this down the sides. We'll park it right about there so we can keep watching. We'll move the light in so you can see him better. And now we'll get the tail out. That was easy. Tail is out. It is an extremely long tail that comes apart, I guess, in multiple places. Put the tail back together. That's cool. The tail looks like it bends. It doesn't. That's how it stays. Because I just fixed it. It comes apart if you need to, but that's how it stays, which is interesting. Now let's put the tail on. Okay, hopefully this is not one of those things where it takes like 8.5 years to accomplish. You would think that it wouldn't. Hold on, we'll get it here. Stand by. And hold on. We're in. Nice. Nice fit. And he looks awesome. His feet are, he stands weird. Like, they could have done that a little bit better. Oh, there you go. His legs separate out. Oh, dude, he looks so good, guys. He looks so good. Holy crap. Look at his face. Let me bring the light in, too. Look at how creepy he looks. Dude, his mouth opens, too. Oh, my God, that's so cool. Ah, there you go. Oh, man. Yo, he looks great. Oh, I gave him a ridiculous looking mouth for a second. Oh, let's fix that mouth. There you go. Oh, that's so cool. He looks epic. This is such a good buy already. His face looks awesome. Now, funny thing about his face, I'll leave it there while I talk about this. His face was actually about 10 to 12% longer, his snout. They released images of Shin Godzilla, NECA did, a while ago, saying, hey, look, guys, our Shin Godzilla is about to be in production. So they showed us a picture of the before production line, and his snout was too long. So people commented saying, oh, it looks crazy, he looks terrible, his snout was too long. And then get this, a few days later, NECA comes back and says, guys, we hear you. We went back to the drawing board and we fixed him. We made his snout 10% or something like that, 10 to 15% shorter. And look at it. It looks perfect. They did such a good job. Oh my God, he's so good. Look at his, oh my God, his lanky arms. That is so funny. Oh, look, he goes side to side too. A lot of motion here with this Shin Godzilla. A lot of creepy turns too. Oh, it's so cool. His detail is epic. This is such a good detailed figure. Look at all the red on him. Like, they did such a good job. Come on, zoom in there, buddy. There you go. Focus. Oh, look, in his chest horn or whatever you want to call that weird-ass, like, chest piece he has, that's crazy. That's really cool. And you know what's cool about it is once you fix his neck, when he turns facing regular, the slats for his joints here don't look so bad. They actually look fine. It's not that bad. His dorsal fin. Look at the red on there, man. Look at the detail inside each spine. That is so crazy. And you know, like, so with some of the other toys that they do, you know that some of this stuff is painted, and you might be getting something not custom, but you can feel it's custom because this paint scheme won't be exactly the same on all of them. Look at how cool those dorsal fins look. Now, what NECA needs to start doing, I'm gonna be totally honest here. NECA needs to start adding atomic ray pieces with their figures. Because can you imagine just having him with his purple beam out of his mouth, like have a little attachment in his mouth and he can like just shoot it out? That would be sick. I don't even care if it made them cost a couple extra bucks. I would still pay it. He looks so good though. His feet, once you separate his feet out like this, so they come closed, right? Separate them out, because they come closed and they look like he's not going to stand, but he does. Just separate them out and he stands perfectly. I'll stand him back here so you can see that. See, he stands perfectly. He's just a little lopsided because I don't have him aimed properly. Close his mouth. Oh, he looks so good. I want to say something else. Oh, look, see? Look at how fat his feet are, just like in the movie where you could, like, look at this. Look at how detailed they got. They got just detailed exactly like the movie where his claws were up above his feet. See how he has his feet there, his regular feet, and then claws up above it, and they're pointed like at an angle. That's exactly how they had it in the movie. Such a good job on this. Man, this might be the best ever NECA Godzilla figure I've ever seen. This is so good, and it does it justice too, because like some of the early releases for the Monster Arts Shin Godzilla, he had the face problem too. He just didn't look like totally perfect. His face looked a little weird, but they nailed this. They nailed this. SH should contact NECA and say, hey guys, how'd you do that and make this figure literally super cheap compared to, oh wow, he's so heavy though. His tail is super, super heavy. Look at how cool and long it is. So you have a little bit of articulation, not a whole lot, but, and then when you think the tail can go straight, it doesn't. So don't like try to fix this because it'll just pop off. Not that it'll break, but like you saw me try to fix it and it popped right off. But it's okay because it's supposed to have that little bend there. Because it's supposed to look a little weird. I'm trying to see how far I can bend this thing up so it can stay up. Oh man, look at that. That is so creepy. Focus in. Oh man, that is so cool. They almost like they just kind of made his tail look. Oh wow. You can't see the face on there though, like you can in the movie. Come on, focus in. A little bit back more. Is that gonna focus? I think it is focused. See, that's pretty cool. They got the spines on the tail. Looks epic. Just looks awesome. Such a cool figure. Put it right there. Maybe that'll work. I think it's too bright. Let's put it like that and put it there. Come on, focus in. There you go. Bring it in a little bit more. Oh, that's so cool. That is so awesome. That tail is insane. That was such a cool part of the movie, too. Won't spoil it. Just say it was a cool part. That's all I'm saying. He looks so good. Like I said, his detail, oh, look at his knees. His knees are, like, flabby. Because he has such, look at his huge hips. He's gigantic. If for anybody who saw the movie, oh, wow, look how high his head does go. That is so cool. He has a lot of good motion there on his head. And his mouth, like I said, opens. And he even has the sides of his mouth. Look at that. The sides of his mouth are there. Let that focus in a little bit. Come on. Focus in there. There you go. Look at that. That is so crazy. I'm just impressed with the amount of detail that this figure has for the price point. The price point and versus detail usually is kind of tough. You got to spend a whole boatload of money if you want something that looks this nice. But for 22, 23 bucks, this is yours. That's awesome. The only kind of lame thing is that one of my dorsal fins is kind of like rubbers lean to the side, but that I don't care, whatever. That doesn't make a big difference. That is so cool though. He's awesome. All right, so here comes the comparison. We're going to bring out, wait, does the tail turn too? This part of the tail? Oh no, it just looks like that. See how it looks like it has a separator right there? No, never mind. I got way too excited for something that is not even a real thing. That's funny. Alright, so we'll put that back there like so, and now we'll move him over here. Get the light in there. Come on, light. Shine in there on. Don't lean like that. There you go. Oh, he looks so good. Okay, so we are going to now bring in Shin Godzilla the the Bandai one, the Bandai vinyl that I reviewed. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so they're like almost the same height. We're actually going to bring them in. Let's bring them in some. Come on down. You're the next contestants on which Godzilla's cooler. Even though I like them both. I think they're both cool because obviously one is from Japan, and that's always a big deal for me at least. Like to have them Japanese imported Godzilla figures because for the most part America here just does not do them justice. But let me tell you what justice is. So this Shin Godzilla is awesome, but the detail and the look and the price point of this one, oh my god, it's just far exceeds this in so many ways. It has more articulation, it has more detail, it looks darker and gritty, and he has a paint job of him kind of shiny. See how he shines? Like if I bring the light over on him more, you see how he shines? Look at that, that's crazy. And he looks creepy too, like this one does, but this one has so much more detail, and his mouth can open and whatnot. Well, like I said, I like both of them, but this NECA Shin Godzilla was worth the wait. It was worth them hearing our complaints, and they fixed it. They totally fixed it. They did such a good job with it. I'm so impressed and so happy. Because I was worried that I'm going to open it, and I'm going to not like the way the face looks because I didn't like it the first time, and all that jazz. His arms do move a little bit. His tiny arms do move. Oh, they do move. Whoa. All right. So okay, so I'm going to bring him in for a second. All right, so obviously here's your comparison. I'm going to let them look at each other for a second. You can just see that the NECA one pops. There's just a lot more color, a lot more, oh man, look how good that looks. And price point 40 versus 22 bucks, half of this for him, and it's just a good deal. Plus you got to ship out for him. Go with NECA. NECA kills it. They're the kings of figures, man. They kill it. They're the kings and queens of figures. But let's bring him in real quick one more time. Look at the hands. So want to focus in. Now look. So you have let me get the light in here because he's kind of tough to see because he's so dark. But look. So his arm can move like this. He has joints in his elbow, and his hand can turn. Look at that. His hand even turns. That's insane articulation for a part of Godzilla in the movie that really didn't do nothing. His tiny little hands. Oop, I hit the camera. Hit the camera. Oh, just look how good he looks. Oh, dude, look at his eyes. Yo, his eyes are freaky. They did such a good job with this. That is so good. Super recommendation, guys. If there's a Godzilla figure you will ever buy, go to your local toy store, go to Toys R Us, go to Walmart, Target, whoever sells NECA figures, go to your comic book shop, ask if they're carrying NECA Shin Godzilla because this thing is legit. Look at how great he looks. Oh man, come on, focus in. There you go. Having focusing problems today. I think it's tough to focus because it's like we're so impressed at Shin Godzilla. He looks so awesome. Oh, look at him! Look at the camera. He looks so good. Okay, so my recommendation, obvious. I think it's a 10 out of 10. They hit it out of the park. Price point, paint articulation, hell, the paint detail, articulation of. Oh, look, even his feet move. Just his feet itself. Oh, dude, this is crazy. Oh, and his knee moves too. That's awesome. Definitely get this, guys. It's so awesome. I'm kind of nerding out right now how cool this is. I wanted to get that look. I wanted to spend the $300 to $400 to get the special edition SH Monster Arts Shin Godzilla. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep this guy. More than makes up for that. He looks awesome. He was 20 something bucks. Definitely go buy it. No question. Super dope. Let's see here. What else can we talk about him? Obviously, he swivels like this. You can have him in a lot of cool poses. If you have other NECA Godzillas, you can pose them all together. I do have other NECA Godzillas, but I'm leaving them for other reviews, so I won't bring them in here yet. But I will always compare NECA with NECA, so don't worry. That's always going to be a thing with me. Real quick, I got a message yesterday, new subscriber, Godzilla Fan Freaks. They complimented me on a couple of my videos, and they said that they would shout me out on their page. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the love. I'm glad you guys enjoy what I do. I hope that You guys like my reviews, let me know in the comments who you want to see next. If, just name a Godzilla character, I'll see if I have him in my stash. Also, I'm going to say this. A couple years ago on eBay, I found all the Gamera figures, like from the 1990s Gamera, so Gamera, Attack of Legion or whatever that was called, and Gamera 3 Return of Isis, I think it's called, or Iris. Those 3 Gamera movies, I got all the figures for them in one bulk lot, so I actually have all their vinyls. If you guys are Gamera fans, let me know in the comments below. I can show those off too at some point, which I will anyway, because those figures are dope. They're super awesome, and I got them for an insane price. I got every single figure that they made from those 3 movies for $200. It was a steal. I will definitely show them off at some point in the future. But today I just wanted to get Shin Godzilla his due. Shin Godzilla Epic. I can't wait for when Funimation or someone at some point announces this movie coming out on Blu-ray in the States. Like I said, go to Target, Walmart, Toys R Us, comic shops. Let them know you want this NECA Shin Godzilla. Go on their website, order them. Let's see if we can get him in a full shot here. Give me 1 second. There you go. Oh, he looks good. He's such a good buy. So detailed. I'm super impressed. NECA, excellent job. If anybody from NECA's watching, thank you for making this figure. Thank you for listening to us and changing the figure when we weren't a fan of it. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I will put him next to the Bandai Godzilla one more time, and we'll put the camera up a tad, just like that. So there they are. We'll leave them together. I'm never gonna get a Monster Arts Shin Godzilla. They're just too expensive. I can't justify spending $150 for the base version, and I can't justify $400 for the rebirth version, because this one more than makes up for it. NECA, get on your game and make some atomic rays for your Godzilla toys. Make some accessories, because people will buy them. I would totally buy them. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button. Subscribe to me if you already haven't. Subscribe on the down below or in the left-hand corner. I'll pop some other Godzilla goodies up here. Don't forget, top right corner, my Godzilla Battle Spirits cards giveaway is in 9 days. Don't forget about that. 9 days away, I'm announcing a winner. So get on that right now. And guys, that's pretty much it. Until the next video, take it easy. Peace.